Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome to Be the Ant Preparedness. On a bit of a little mini road trip today. Thought I'd take some time to talk with you guys. And at the end of the videos, I always do the like, share, subscribe thing. Seriously, guys, if you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out here, the content, sharing that with your buddies and subscribing to the channel really does help. And that kind of leads into today's discussion, okay? Why I decided to make a YouTube channel, okay? There are tons of channels out there on every subject in the world. Why in the world would I make one? Why did I feel like I had something to offer, okay? Well, been a prepper for a while. Started out in wilderness survival. Okay, that's just to me, it's kind of like a natural evolution. I grew up hunting, fishing, all that other good stuff, all the outdoor stuff. Always been interested in how the settlers lived, how the colonists lived, you know, how they did it back in the day, okay? And studying on how the settlers moved west, and you know how they had these different teams. They had the hunters that went out and got the food, and they had the other. It was quite complex, but loved reading about that. It's like they didn't just get on a horse or get in a wagon and start driving, okay? In the early days, they had a plan. If you watched any of my other videos, you know I'm big on plans, you know. I'm real big on playing chess, not checkers. You're always thinking 3, 4, 5 moves ahead. Anyway, so led me into the wilderness survival, and then getting into that and paying attention to the world, getting older, getting wiser. It's like, yeah, something could happen. So started getting into prepping. I've been doing that for close to 10 years-ish. I don't know exactly. But doing like you guys are doing now, watching these guys on YouTube. And there's a lot of good information out there. There really, really is. But there's also a lot of info out there that, yeah, these guys have millions of subscribers or millions of views or whatever, and I'm watching their video, and there's not a lot of info, but there's a whole lot of scared. You see what, you know what I'm saying? One of the guys I watch, he equates it to doomer porn, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, it's like why your wife is gonna be taken in 2020, or why your family will die in 2020. It's like, dude, okay, bring her down a notch, okay? Yeah, it's always good to have the info. But yeah, it's like a lot of these videos I'm watching, it's like there's a lot of the entertainment value, okay? But there's not a lot of meat to it. There's not a lot of depth, okay? It's like, and it's always like, well, here's the new gadget that I got to help me fight off the zombie hordes or something, okay? It's, so I'm like, I feel like that I have quite a bit of knowledge. I've tried many different things, and I'm like, you know what? I think I can go ahead and do this. If you guys have watched a lot of my other videos, most of my videos are just like this. I don't have the new gadget in my hand and look how cool this is and shiny and bright and all that other good stuff, you know. No, most of my videos are not going to tell you you have to do this, you know. No, what I'm doing is I just want to get you to think, okay? Stop and think for a second about whatever it is, your area, your situation, what you have on hand now, etc., etc., etc. Any of you that have watched my other videos know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't watched my other videos, yeah, go check them out. They talk about things that a lot of other channels don't, okay? And I do have a couple reviews out there, things that I've tried for an extended period of time. If you see a review on my channel, you're going to see that review because I've tested it. I may do the initial, you know, impressions, and then I'll follow that up later. Like I just got a new pack here probably 2 weeks ago. I haven't done a video on it because I haven't used it that much yet. I can't take something out of a box and be like, oh, this thing's beautiful, yay, 5 stars. No, that's stupid. I hate that. It's like, use the thing and see what you think. But anyway, yeah, just a lot of info out there that is for that entertainment value, that doomer porn, whatever you want to call it, and there's not a lot of depth there. I read a lot, okay, and what I read is, you know, the post-apocalyptic fiction. I've read a lot of other books as well, you know, on gardening, on homesteading, on wilderness survival, and I've read all those, and those are back in the library. But as far as now, read a lot of the prepper fiction, post-apocalyptic fiction, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that I call, you know, your prepper porn, okay? Not to get gross, okay? But yeah, that's strictly for entertainment value. You know what I mean? I don't read a book and be like, well, this is stupid, this would never happen, or this guy would have died already. It's like, no, it is what it is, okay? It's entertainment value. So when you're watching those YouTube channels, take it for what it is. Is it made for the entertainment, or is it made to actually try to help you? And I'm not saying all those channels are bad. I'm not saying don't go watch those guys, okay? I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is take them for what they are. Watch them, yeah, get your enjoyment out of it. But at the end of the day, that's what it is. So with that, I'll let you guys go. If there is anything that you would like me to do a video on, please go ahead and put it down in the comments. I really do appreciate the comments, positive, negative, whatever. Don't want to do things that you guys don't want to see. That's not going to help anybody. If I'm putting out a lot of videos that I like but nobody else likes them, or they're not learning from them, that's not helping anybody out. So if you do like it, yeah, please share, and you know, send it to your buddies or whatever. Put it on your Facebook or whatever. I don't know Facebook. But with that, we'll talk to you guys after a while.